Hello everyone, I'm Joanne and welcome to my craft room. I'm so excited to be here with you today to create this beautiful card with the Spellbinders new release created by BB Cameron called BIBI'S Hummingbirds. I love that. So I have had such a great time in this craft room with many projects with this set. I am an affiliate. If you love the set, please order through my links below. When you click on them, they do help me out a little bit. I do make a little commission. I appreciate it. Now, at the end of this video, we're going to recap and look at everything, but I had to come back on and make one more card because I wanted to show you how to completely die cut out the vine. The other cards have the birds and I die cut with a 5x7 piece, but I wanted to show you how to get this absolutely gorgeous vine. This should almost have been probably the first card, but I got so excited with ink blending with the first video that I just had so much fun making. Oh, really and truly, all of these cards have been very easy to put together, a lot of fun to die cut. I love to paper piece together, and so it really, the whole set is just fun for me. Now, I did use some patterned paper in the back here that is so old I have no idea. Probably, I bet it's a good 8 years old. Then I realized that I didn't have any 5x7 envelopes. So I've made them out of patterned paper. Here's one right here that I made, a 5x7, because this has to be 9.5 by 9.5. I have an envelope punch board, and I'm sure a lot of you crafters do, but this is a 5x7 envelope. Now, you can either write on here with black Sharpie or do what I did on this one. I just put 2 stickers on here, just to put the return address and then the address to the recipient out on the outside of the envelope. Great way to use up your patterned paper also, if you have too much of it. So this one will go into this envelope. And I've even made envelopes for the other 2. I'll show you that at the end of the video. So there we go. Okay, now, so the basic thing with this is to cut out. I've done all my die cutting. In the other videos, we've die cut a lot, but I did all my die cutting. I'll piece it together with us here on camera, and we'll do the inside of the card also. This is a 5x7 card, so it is 10. Let's see, it's 10 by 7 scored at 5, okay? So it's 10 by 7 scored at 5. The inside piece is a piece of dark green, and it's a 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. Then just a piece of white cardstock. I use the Neenah cardstock, and it is 4.5 by 6.5. And we're going to do a little stenciling down here, like we've done with the with some of the other cards that we've done. Okay, let's go ahead and move this in. I've already stamped my sentiment, and I use this one right here. Your kindness means everything. The word kindness and everything are a little darker than the your and the means, and I think that is so cool. I love when they do that. I want to, I didn't, look at here, this is so funny. This was a boo-boo. I just stamped it with a block, and it didn't come dark enough, so I needed to use my Stamparatus, and that's what I did right there. So use any positioning device, and I just inked it up a few times because that pad is getting dry, and and that works really, really well there. So now I put the foam on the back of that. Let's go ahead and get out our pieces here. And like I said, I just created this envelope, and I just wanted to show you. You could put stickers on it, or you know, I just had these stickers somewhere here in this craft room. It doesn't matter. It's just the envelope. Or you could just leave it plain, but use a very black Sharpie to go ahead and put the address on. So here's my base. I'm going to go ahead and attach my piece of patterned paper. Now, this patterned paper is from, I swear it's 8 years old if it's day, okay? I got so lucky, though. It has a little bit, you know, I save stuff that I love. And it has a little bit of green tint to it. So when I put the dark green paper with it, it looked really well. So this I want to put on here, and we could go ahead and attach this already. I like to get things out of the way. So we have the envelope already made, and then we've already got part of the front done. We're going to get to the inside here in just a second, right? Because you know me. I hope you guys have really enjoyed these classes that I've been doing this 4 days with the this set. You know, you can make a nice card class out of this. If you do that with seniors or you have a group and you do card classes, please copy my designs if you like them. And feel free, yeah, to have fun. Now, I've got a piece of the white cardstock here. It's called casing. Copy and share everything, and that's the highest compliment I believe a crafter could ever get. Get my little leaves out of the way here. So let's put this right here. And we're just going to use the stencil a little bit. And I've used the bejesus out of this stencil, guys. I mean, like, I've gotten a lot of use out of it. So I'm going to come down here and just going to tape that down. That's some of the Best Ever Craft tape. And I'm just going to get like this sandy brown color. Use any colors that you want. And I'm just going to come across here. And I'm just going to color with the lines. I love mixing this stencil up. I was like, wow, this is amazing. This is like having 3 stencils all in one. I think I've said that on every video. And as you see, I'm not taking pains because I'm just coloring in my lines. That's all. Just like that. Okay. There we go. Oh, isn't that fantastic? Now, I want to raise this up just a little bit. And I want to bring in, like, on the other one, I did just a little 1 line of bubbles. I want like 2 lines of bubbles. See, so I have my splatter on top and some bubbles on the bottom and the stripes. So really, I've used every single stencil on the inside of this card. So every single part. So I thought that was pretty fun. Now I'm going to just use a little coral color, matching with the coral on the flowers on the outside of this beautiful card. So I think I look straight to me and try not to get up into that, okay? I'm just using a medium little blending brush here. Blend with anything you like. Sometimes I use the little foam things. Today I pulled out the brushes. You know, whatever you love. I cannot believe how cold it is today. I mean, I went to go get my grandson some lunch and my car thermometer said 32. I was like, hey, wait a minute, I'm ready for spring. But like I said in another video, right now, while I'm filming this, it's in March, and we are in the middle of something called Redbud Winter. We have 3 cold snaps. Look how pretty. And we have all of them in there. I just love that. So yeah, we have these little cold snaps. So we have 2 more to go. Dogwood and blackberry. And then we are done with cold weather, and it will be sunshiny and time to swim. Now I'm going to mount this onto the piece of dark green, and so the measurements for these for 5x7 card, I cut them down by 1/4 inch. The dark green is 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, and the white is 4 1/2 by 6 1/2. So there's what's going on there. You can make it any size you want. You could even cut rectangles out, you know, if you wanted to, and not even measure. You know, a lot of people have a lot of dies that do that. Give myself a nice border around there. And now we'll go ahead and mount this to the inside of the card. It has been a marathon of create, video, it's create, video, upload, okay? Create, video, upload. So that's exactly what I've been doing these past, actually just a couple of days. And I'm getting all of this done. You know why? Because it's easy to create with something that's so much fun. Very, very easy to create with this. Okay, now, look at us go. We have the base of the card completed. Let's put that aside. Now, this piece is 8 1/2, I think, by, I can't even remember what I cut it, 5 1/2? Oh, wait. If I turn it where I could read the ruler. Okay, 5 3/4 by 8 1/2. 5 3/4 by 8 1/2. Now, let me get my die cut machine. Okay. And my plates. Here. I have a vagabond off to the side, so I use the same plates. Okay, now, I found that the important part of this, one of the important parts of this, is to tape together your die, okay? Especially my plates are a little bit warped, but actually space them and just kind of tape them together where you want them, okay? So let's do that first. And it's going to be just fine. Let's make sure. This is holding me up. Wait a minute. You need both of them to cut it like this. And if this was not, let me move that because it's just, I need a flat surface, right? Are you screaming? Joanne, you need a flat surface. Okay, here we go. It's probably time to replace the mats. I'm hoping to get, though, a Spellbinders system and not have to do that. That's what I'm hoping is I'll be able to do. So I'm just making like this even around, okay? Just want it to look nice all the way around. And just tape it together, okay? All right, now, on a flat surface. Do as I say, don't do as I do. Now put your paper. Now look, you could just lay your die up there, okay? You don't have two things kind of wibbly wobbling around like I had a minute ago. Okay, now, run it through. And honestly, I want to run it through and then I want to come back again. Because there are intricate pieces. It cuts, but the pieces are intricate, so I always find when it's like that to just give it just a little bit more. I don't know though, this has a lot of pressure on it, I'll say that much. More than I feel the Vagabond did. Ooh, I think that's good. I think I'm going to go with that. I'm not going to run that through a second time. That had a lot of pressure. That's good. All right. Let's see what we get here. Oh yes, this is just popping out. Oh, that's wonderful, isn't it? And you can throw that away. Some pieces here. And now, let's take this off. This. And now, here's where you get that beautiful vine. It's absolutely gorgeous. See? And then all of these are just going to pop right out. They are so loose. Loose as a goose. Maybe. As soon as you say something when you're making a video, right? How funny. So I don't know if you guys have ordered this set yet, but I hope if you do, you'll click my link and just have fun. The hummingbirds are just so beautiful. We've made some beautiful pattern paper and just some really, really fun projects together with this set. I haven't even thought about doing a voiceover, but there was just so much to do with this that I just kind of felt like I'll just record and keep going. Okay, I'm going to break all of this out, and then I'll be right back. Okay, let's go ahead and put this together. Look how beautiful that is. That vine is absolutely gorgeous. Now, this serves as a template for then what we're going to create on top of all of our little cutouts here. So I started to apply glue, then I remembered you've got to turn the camera on. So I like to put my feathers and tail feathers and the wings on first. And then I like the body of the bird to go on over top of it. I think it gives a finished look. So you just match it up. It's so much fun. just to piece it on here. I'm going to go ahead and get a green right here, okay, because the bird might sit on top of that too. So whatever I think is underneath the little bird, I glue down first. I'll put this one here. And let's get this guy done too, right there. And you know, you see, I'm just using my fingers. Sometimes, honest to goodness, when I use tools, I wind up like fumbling more than just using my fingers and getting them full of glue. So that's what we're doing today. Let's make this flower over here. This comes down here, just a little yellow and corals and purples and any color that you want, because it's springtime. It's springtime. Everything on this card screams spring, right? Here we go. And now when I put my little flower together here, I take the little stamen. I put my glue on the bottom first. I attach it to this little piece that's on top of the flower of the special little hummingbird flower, right? And then I glue it onto the back here at the base. Just like that. Just lining it up. And you're just going to watch this just pop and come up. Don't you love it? Now watch when I put the little bird. Oh my goodness. Put its little body. And see how I like it to go over the feathers. Over the feathers. Right there. So that looks like the feathers are, you know, of course, coming out from behind the bird. Okay. And I'm going to put a little coral one here. Little bud. I said I was going to fill that glue up and never did. I just kept on crafting. So much fun today. Yesterday and today, I think I've put in like close to 20 hours of time in this room, and I have enjoyed every second of it. What a fantastic creation kit to have fun with. All of her little parts and pieces I think are wonderful, and you can really watch your card come alive as you build it. You know, watch, right? Are you watching it? So now I'm going to put the little face down. I got carried away with some of the the leaves and the little buds there. I used a little purple and green, and just use, you know, any color you have of paper. Now see, this is why I wanted this on top, because I want its face to be predominant there. And then I'll do the little pink face. Right here. Just like that. Oh my goodness, don't you love it? Look at that compared to the top. It's amazing. Okay, let's move on to this flower. We'll do this one over here. And you know, I'm just working my way up, that's all. Just working my way right up this beautiful. It's like a trellis. I guess that's why I put the wood behind it. I thought about like a trellis of flowers. Let's put this together. But I just love that vine. You know, I cut the vine out of that lighter green in another card. And we were cutting out for the, you know, I used pieces of it for the scrapbook page and a card. Many. I tried to think as much as I could outside the box. You know, for what else can we do with this? On parts of it, I guess. Let's put a green right here. Coming along. And I want my flower over top of my leaf. There we go. Let's put a tail feather there. Right here. And let's put a orange one here. I'm going kind of back and forth because I don't want to miss anything either, right? There's a lot of little pieces. And you know what I thought too? I think, and you know, we all hate sympathy cards, but it does happen, okay? But I think that if the entire card was done in white, everything white on white, I think that would look really pretty. Elegant. I might have to try that. Oh, you never know. I might get on here and do another one. Oh, I just had that thought. You know, just completely white. And even like when you put the dimension on here, put the dimension on, but let it be white on white. Because, you know, you have like all these lines in here that give it that character, and even in the bird. Oh, this is adorable. This is so stinking adorable. And fast. Like, I cut this out in no time, guys. I mean, it might have took me 20, 30 minutes to cut everything out at the most. And I was thinking about color, looking at this, looking at that, you know, doing stuff like that. So, yeah, if you know what colors you're going to use, you just go for it. Put this little one here. And let's put the stamen on the back of this one. Look at how nice we're just counting it down over here. I cut more green leaves though than what I needed. I know that. I did that on purpose. Because some of them curl up and some curl away. So I want to make sure I had enough of all of it. Whoop. Get back on there. Boy, am I full of glue or what? It's when you know you're having fun. Nice. Ooh, we are really coming down to it, right? Let's get all this greenery on here. I put this under here. And let's put that one up there, and it curls up, okay? So I do have that one. I think I have 3 extras over here. That's my glue bottle. I need to... It's close to empty, actually. And let's see, this is about the 4th time I filled it up. Since I got it like around Christmas. So it does go a long way. You don't need much of it, I'll say that. Okay, let's see. Let's put wings. Oh, we are almost there, guys. Oh yeah, there. I got the air out of it, sorry. Here we go. Just like that. And I want that wing over top of. Just like that. Gets a little body. Oh my goodness, how adorable. And now, see how that finishes it? It just kind of tucks it up under the tail feathers. That looks great. Now let's get the beak. We'll do the face. And we have created another gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous card with this collection. There we go. And the little pink face. I love it. Okay, 3 leaves to go into. I have a bag, a little baggie full of extra parts and pieces that I've been collecting as I've been designing. Not many, right? Because I've used just about everything that I've cut, so that's wonderful. So I'll keep that in my collection. Okay, where's our card base? Here we go. And oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love the wood behind it. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. That is so pretty. Okay, now let's go ahead and do the final gluing here. And I just come like around these edges just to secure, and then we'll go to the middle. I use the tip of the bottle head there to help me to spread as I'm just squeezing out the least little bit. So then I'll come through here. Her glue, honest God, you don't need that much. There we go. Plenty, 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 plenty. Now we're going to flip it and we're going to place it. Oh my goodness, isn't that wonderful? I want to make sure I'm even here at the bottom and on my sides. Great. And down we go. Ha! It's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Let's put our sentiment. Your kindness means everything. Thank you guys for ordering from me. I appreciate it. I appreciate you watching my videos. And now we have used this set to the fullest, along with the stamp set. Let's see, where did I put that at? The stencils and the stamp set. Here are our cards for today. Okay, now are you ready? Okay, here we go. We're gonna, okay, so I'm just gonna do one. Well, I did, you know, of course I have 2 of each. So here's this one. Okay, and we made the pretty little envelope. Then I just did this one with all the die cuts, and we made again a pretty little envelope. Then we made this one. We did the background on here. I showed you how to make shimmer paper and the envelope with the stencil on that. And all the insides are done too on the cards, 2 of those. And then the first 2 that I did, where this cuts out the vine, this I did a 5x7 piece and then cut out the inside. So let's go ahead and compare those. Let me move these because these are all A2, right? What a nice collection of cards I have. These are all A2, and then these are, oh, I wanted to show you my envelopes for this one. I found some patterned paper for that, and did a little pattern paper for this one, and I thought they came out okay, right? Like I say, it is the envelope. These are light enough to where you can write on them. The darker green, you might need a sticker. But here we go, and they are so different. Let me put these together like this. Look at that. Wow, okay? This is cut with a 5x7 piece of white paper, and we did all the ink blending. This is the very first video on the 10th of April. And then today, for your last one, I think this might go on the 14th of April. And then we came to this with everything in between. And I didn't do a video. I didn't do a video on my scrapbook page, but here's the scrapbook page. Here's where I cut the vines to give the flowers some greenery. And there was a scrapbook page that I made with the I cut out this part. Just that. I had to do something with that, right? So it was big, so I was like, okay, scrapbook page. And so here we are. And here we are. And I just love it. The vine, the 5x7, I think the different colors, I mean, you can change the look of this card just by changing your colors. I appreciate everyone watching. I hope you have fun. If you've ordered this set, I hope you have fun creating with it. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.